Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Fall Classic. The 1983 World Series is on the air. Does it end tonight? This is Game 6 of the World Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Detroit Tigers. We are back here at Tiger Stadium. The Tigers lead this series 3-2. A win tonight, the Tigers are the champions of baseball. A win by the Dodgers tonight, we will have a Game 7 tomorrow night. I have only had 2 Game 7s in the World Series since I've started doing this replay. So what will happen tonight? Who will come away victorious? Can the Tigers clinch it, or will the Dodgers force a Game 7? Going to be a tough one tonight as everyone gets set and ready to play. Paul Sheridan is first to join us here at Tiger Stadium. And Steeler Fan joins us here as well. So, does the 1983 World Series come to a close? Well, we'll see if the Tigers can do that or the Dodgers to force a Game 7. This is Fall Classic. It's time to get through it as now Jeremy Brooks and Chuck Rawlings now join us here. Let's see what happens as we get started. Starting pitcher for the Detroit Tigers, their number 2 starter, Glenn Abbott. He has a record of 3 wins, no losses, and 1 no decision. He is going to be a B-grade pitcher tonight, so Abbott has a chance to pitch the Tigers into the title. But the Dodgers, they have been tough. This has been a very good series so far, and we are set and ready to go. There is not an empty seat anywhere here in Tiger Stadium. Fast action cards are to my left, and it is time to play some Fall Classic baseball. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman Steve Sax. He's batting .302 for the postseason. We're going to use blue, white, and white dice. Tigers are the home team. World Series 1983. Tigers lead 3-2. Can the Tigers call it in tonight? Or will the Dodgers force 1 more game? Let's see what Fall Classic has to say. 21, and that's going to be an out. It's going to start out with a fly ball to center field, and that'll be handled there by Kirk Gibson, and that is the first out. Next batter is the center fielder, Kenny Landreaux. Landreaux batting .282 with 2 bombs in the postseason. Ben Witz now joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Abbott, he will pitch. And 41, a walk, 1-6. That's a 4. He walked him. Wow, Abbott allow a 1-6 a walk. He will walk Landreaux. And that's the first walk given up by Abbott. Here's the left fielder, Dusty Baker. Baker batting .341 for the postseason. He does have a home run. Landreaux did not get the steal sign. He will stay put. Abbott will go ahead and he will pitch. And that's a 46. That's off the ballpark. That's an 11. And against the righty, it's going to be fouled away. Strike 1. Abbott will do it again. 56. And that is going to be an out. And it will be a line out. That's a 6. It's going to be a line out to the shortstop. That's going to be out number 2. And Landreaux will hold at first. Line out to short, grabbed by Trammell, 2 down. XSG2 now joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Next batter is the third baseman, Pedro Guerrero. Definitely an MVP candidate. Batting .339 for the playoffs. He's got 4 bombs. Landreaux on it first. Abbott will pitch. 56, and that is going to be an out. It's going to be a ground ball to second base. Whitaker will go ahead and take care of that. He'll toss it over to first and retire the side. We go to the bottom of the first, nothing across except a walk. Starting pitcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers, their number 2 starter, Fernando Valenzuela. But tonight, he is a C-grade pitcher. Valenzuela, no wins, 1 loss, and 3 no decisions. He has not had a good postseason. He is a C-grade tonight. We'll see if the Tigers take advantage of that. Leading off the Tigers, second baseman Lou Whitaker, who should be in the Hall of Fame. He's batting .350 for the playoffs. He's got a couple of bombs. Valenzuela, he will go ahead and pitch. And that's a 22. It's a base hit for Whitaker. Whitaker leads off with a single. Whitaker will get to first. And he will hold there. And now the shortstop, Alan Trammell. Trammell, an MVP candidate, batting .344 with a bomb. Whitaker on it first. Valenzuela will deal. And 26 against the lefty. It's a base hit, and that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a single for Trammell. And that's going to be an infield single. Whitaker will hold at second base. So Trammell will get himself a base hit. Now runners at first and second and no one out. The Dodgers are keeping Valenzuela as a C pitcher. They are keeping him on a short leash. Next batter for the Tigers is the left fielder, Larry Herndon. Herndon batting .272 for the playoffs, and he's got a couple of bombs, including a grand slam in this World Series. Whitaker on at second, Trammell on at first. Valenzuela will pitch. And 11, a single, 1-15. That's a 2. It's a base hit. Will it score Whitaker? That is going to be a base hit to center field. Second to home, a weak arm advances. Center fielder Landro has an average arm. He could run with risk. And they're going to let Whitaker stay at third. So Herndon's going to go ahead and get a base hit. They're going to hold Whitaker at third. And why not? You got bases loaded and no one out. 3 straight base hits already given up by Valenzuela. As I said, the Dodgers have Valenzuela on a short leash because of the C grade. That'll bring up the catcher, Lance Parrish. Parrish batting .299 for the playoffs. He still has 5 home runs. Still very much an MVP candidate. Bases are loaded. Infield is going to play back for double play depth. Parrish does hit into double plays, and it's still early here. So the Tigers, a very good chance to get runs early. Fernando will deal. And 25, that's going to be an out, and that's going to be an out. And remember, when you roll a 25 on your first at bat, that's a possible injury. But that doesn't occur until the next outing, but that is going to be an out. And it is going to be a ground out to the shortstop. They were not playing in, they were playing back. So the bases are full. Runner advances to second. It's a 6-3, so a run will come in to score. So Whitaker comes in to score. Trammell goes to third. Herndon is out. Parrish goes to first. That's out number 1. But the Tigers are on the board first, 1-0. So now runners at the corners with 1 out. And I want to check something real fast on that play. And yeah, that is a ground out to the short. Runner advances to second, so everybody will move 1 base. And the runner will come in to score. If the infield was in, that would have been a base hit. So a run comes in to score. And Herndon is out. And that is a possible injury on Lance Parrish that he could miss. He could miss the next game. So let me see here. Injury chart. And injuries rest, new optional rule. Player misses the rest of the game and the number of extra games indicated in the chart below. We'll see. He had 155 games. He would only miss the next game. So if the Tigers have to play a game 7, Parrish will not be in tomorrow night's game. Wackenfuss would be. That'll bring up the first baseman, Enos Cabell. He's batting .242 for the postseason. So that is a fielder's choice, though, for Parrish, as they do get one out. And now runners at the corners. Infield is now going to play in. Fernando Valenzuela will pitch to Cabell. And that's a 64, and that is going to be an out. And let's see what kind of out that is. And that is ground and base runner ground out to the shortstop, but they are playing in, and that's going to be an infield single. That's going to get past the fielder for a base hit. Trammell will come in to score. Runners advance one base. Parrish to second. Cabell at first. 2-0 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! And right now, Valenzuela really can't get an out. It'll bring up the right fielder, Glenn Wilson. Wilson batting .334 for the postseason. He has 3 home runs. Already 2-0. They brought the infield in. That cost them a run. Parrish on at second. Cabell at first. 2-0 Tigers. Valenzuela will pitch. 24. Hit by pitch. 1-4. That's an 11. That's going to be an out. And it is going to be a ground out to the shortstop. Runners at first and second. Runner advance. Slow runner out at second. And the Cabell is a fast runner. So that means that the runner is the out. Runners advance, so the out goes to first, and that's 2 down. So Parrish moves on. Cabell moves on there, and it's 2 outs. As that goes as a fielder's choice as well. And now getting his first start, the Detroit designated hitter, Wayne Krenchicki. Krenchicki, a batting average of .278, a home run, and 16 RBIs. He is the DH now the rest of the way, since Kirk Gibson now has to play center field since Chet Lemon is done for the year. Valenzuela will pitch to Krenchicki. And that's a 56, and that is going to be a swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. First strikeout for Fernando. He had 189 of them. But damage is done. 2 runs, 4 hits, a couple of fielder's choices. But the Tigers have taken a 2-0 lead. After 1. We go to the top of the second. Leading off for the Dodgers is the first baseman, Greg Brock. Brock batted .250 for the playoffs so far. Abbott will go ahead and deal. Abbott, 36, and that is going to be an out. It's going to be a hard line drive right to right field. Wilson will get it. That's a line out to right. That's out number 1. Next up, the right fielder, Mike Marshall. Marshall batting .270 with 2 home runs in the postseason for the Dodgers. Abbott will pitch. Abbott, 16, swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the first strikeout for Abbott. He had only 11 of them in '83. But remember, Abbott was a member of the Mariners before coming over to the Tigers. I gave Abbott the start over Rozema. Next up for the Dodgers is their shortstop, Darryl Thomas. Thomas playing short for the injured Bill Russell, who is done for the year. Thomas is 3 for 13 for the postseason. Abbott, remember, he's a B grade. Valenzuela is a C grade. Abbott will pitch. Abbott, 16. That's going to be an out. It's going to be a hard liner right to third. It is gloved by Brookins, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across. We go to the bottom of the second. Valenzuela being on a short leash. With that being in mind, if he gives up 4 runs, I'm going to yank him. Leading off for the Tigers is the center fielder, Kirk Gibson. Gibson batting .154 for the playoffs. He has 2 home runs, but of course, maybe really nothing bigger than the home run in the ALCS against the White Sox. Valenzuela will pitch. And 24, hit by pitch, 1-6. The 15 is too high. That's going to be a grounder to third. Easily picked up by Guerrero, and Guerrero will throw to first. Next up is the third baseman, Tom Brookins. Brookins is overachieving, but his average has now started going down. He's only batting now 268, but he's still above his regular season average. Fernando Mania, 16. That's an out. It's a fly ball to right field, and Marshall will come to it and get it for out number 2. Here's Whitaker, who should be in the Hall of Fame. Whitaker got a base hit his first time up and scored. 2-0 Tigers. Valenzuela will pitch. And 35, and he's a C pitcher. That's a base hit. Whitaker will go ahead and get a single, and he will head to first. Whitaker gets his second hit of the ball game. And now Trammell. Trammell got a single his first time up. As XSG2 wants to go ahead and mention the B word as usual. It just shows you that XSG2 has other things on his mind. Whitaker on at first. He will stay there. Fernando will pitch. Valenzuela, 23, swing and a miss, struck him out, and the side is retired. That's the second strikeout for Fernando. A much better inning for him this time. No runs and a hit, 2-0 Tigers. We go to the third. Leading off for the Dodgers will be their designated hitter, Rick Monday. Monday is going to be the DH now for the Dodgers the rest of the way. He's batting 3 for 23. He's not done well this postseason. Doug Hunt joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Abbott will pitch. And that's a 34. That's going to be a base hit. Monday will get a single. And the Dodgers have the leadoff man on. First hit of the game for the Dodgers. And now here's the X Factor, the catcher, Jack Fimple, who has really come through in this postseason. He's batting .323 with a bomb, and that bomb was a grand slam. Monday on at first. Abbott will go ahead and pitch. And 12. That's going to be an out. And it will be a ground out to the shortstop. Double play, 6-4-3. A second baseman, weak arm, can't turn it. Whitaker has an average arm. That's going to be a double play, 2 outs. Fimple grounds out into the 6-4-3. And now 2 down. And now the batter is Sachs. Sachs is 0 for 1. Abbott will go ahead and pitch. And that's a 41. A walk again. Wow. A walk is only a 1-6. That's a 2. And Abbott walks another batter. Second walk given up by Abbott. And that allows Landreau to come to the plate. Landreau walked his first time up as well. 2 outs, top of the third. Tigers already with a 2-0 lead. Abbott will pitch. And 23. And that's a strikeout, 1-12. That's a 17. It's going to be an out, and it's still going to be a fly ball to left field. Getting there is Herndon. He'll make the play and retire the side. No runs, a hit, and a walk. We go to the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Tigers is Larry Herndon. Herndon got a single his first time up. Valenzuela is a C pitcher. He gives up 4 runs, he gets yanked. Usually my rule is on this: if you're a C pitcher, give up 4 runs, you're out. A B pitcher, 5 runs, you're out. An A pitcher, 6 runs, you're out. Larry Herndon says he's fine there, Mr. Sheridan. Valenzuela, 34, base hit. He'll hit that one for Herndon. Herndon will get a single. Herndon gets his second hit of the game. And now the batter is Parrish. Parrish is 0 for 1. Herndon, really not a stealing threat. He'll stay put. Fernando looking in on Parrish. Fans here at Tiger Stadium hoping to get another run in. Valenzuela will pitch. 43, and that is ball 4. He walked him. Valenzuela gives up the walk, and now runners at first and second. And a chance for Cabell. Cabell was 1 for 1. He got a single his first time up. Herndon on at second. Parrish on at first. Two big runs on the board for the Tigers, who lead this World Series 3-2. Valenzuela sets up against Cabell. Here comes the pitch. And that's a 33. And that's going to be a base hit for Reno's Cabell. And it's a base hit to left field. Second to home, assist. There's going to be a play at the plate. Left fielder is Baker. He has an assist rating of 1. The only way he gets Herndon is on a 1. That's a 6. It's a possible error. Landro has an error rating of 4. And he will make an error. Herndon will come in to score. Parrish says batter to second, but Parrish is going to make third on the error, and Cabell will wind up at second base. Kenny Landro tries to get him out, and he throws the ball away, and Parrish will wind up at third, and Cabell winds up at second. 3-0 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! Cabell gets credit for an error. That's an E7. First error on the Dodgers. I'm sorry, E7, as Baker makes the error, trying to get it out. And now runners at second and third and no one out. Now a 3-0 Tiger lead. And now the batter is Wilson. Wilson is 0 for 1. Infield has to play in. Valenzuela now here. John Haverly joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Parrish at third. Cabell on at first. Valenzuela, the bullpen for the Dodgers, is ready to go. Valenzuela will go ahead and pitch. And 15, and that's an out. That's going to be an out. It's going to be a fly ball to right field, but third to home advance and second to third advance, slow runner holds. Fly out to right, 1 down, but Parrish will score. Cabell will move to third. It's 4-0 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! Sacrifice fly to right. 1 down. The batter now is Krenchicki. Dodger bullpen already ready to go here for Valenzuela. They would like to see if he could get out of the inning. I think that's going to be it. I think Lasorda is going to yank him out. The thing about it is the Dodger bullpen is thin, but they're going to take him out. That's it for Valenzuela. They're yanking him out now, and Valenzuela coming out of the game. So the Dodgers are going to go ahead and bring in a new pitcher, and they're going to go with Joe Beckwith. Beckwith has a number of batters he can face. So Joe Beckwith is going to come into pitch for the Dodgers. He can pitch to 11. So here comes Joe Beckwith, as Valenzuela is going to leave with the L right now. And Beckwith is going to be a B pitcher. So Beckwith is a B, a little better, as they cannot afford anything else here. Tigers lead 4-0, 1 out. Infield is in for Krenchicki. Beckwith will set it up and deal. And 64, that's going to be an out. And let's see here. Nope, it's not going to be an out because against the lefty, it's a ground ball to second base. But if playing in, it's an infield single. He hits it past the second baseman, and a run will score. Cabell will come in to score. Krenchicki, an infield single. 5-0 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! Krenchicki hits it past the drawn-in infield. And now it is 5-0 in favor of the Cats. The next batter is Gibson. Gibson is 0 for 1. Remember, Tigers did have a big lead one time. Joe Beckwith will pitch to Gibson. Krenchicki on it first. Beckwith, 35, single, 1-6. That's an 18. That's going to be an out. And it's going to be a ground out to first base. And fielder's choice at second, 3rd to 6th. But a slow batter is out. Gibson is a fast batter. So that's going to be a fielder's choice, 2 down. So Gibson will take over at first, 2 away on the fielder's choice. And now the batter is Brookins. Brookins is 0 for 1. 2 outs now. Tigers 5-0 lead here in the bottom of the 3rd. Long way to go. Beckwith will go ahead and he will pitch. And 61, swing and a miss, struck him out. The inning is over. Beckwith gets a K. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, 1 walk, 1 sacrifice fly. 5-0 Cats after 3. We go to the top of the 4th. Leading off for the Dodgers will be Dusty Baker. Baker is 0 for 1. Abbott right now has a 5-run lead to work with. Abbott will deal. Abbott, 44. Baker leads off with a single. He'll hit that one into center field and the first runner for the Dodgers. Here comes Guerrero. Guerrero is 0 for 1. Clee baseball fan joins us here at Tigers Stadium. Baker on it first. He'll stay put. Abbott will pitch to Guerrero. And 64, and that's going to be an out. And it will be a fly out to left field. Easy play there for Herndon. That's out number 1. Guerrero goes out, flies out, and now the batter is Brock. Brock is 0 for 1. Baker on it first. Abbott will pitch. And 53, possible strikeout. No, now it's a range play. And that is a range play to second base with a possible throwing error. Second baseman is Whitaker. His range is a 10. He's got it, and he's going to go ahead. That's a 2, and that's going to be a fielder's choice. Nice play by Whitaker. He'll get Baker out, and that's out number 2. They do not turn the twin killing, as that will be a fielder's choice. So Brock on it first. Now the batter is Marshall with 2 outs. Marshall is 0 for 1. Brock standing in there he is. Abbott looking in on Marshall. Fans here at Tiger Stadium, they're happy what they see, but they're still being cautious. Abbott will deal. And 12. That's going to be an out. It's going to be a ground ball to short. Picked up there by Trammell. He's going to throw to second to get Brock. And the inning is over. Nothing, no runs and a hit for the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Joe Beckwith will stay on the mound. Top of the order for the Tigers. Here's Lou Whitaker. Whitaker is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. 5-0 Tigers. Beckwith will go ahead and pitch. And that's a 22, and that's a base hit for Whitaker. He gets his 3rd hit of the game. Whitaker gets himself a big-time single. He's 3 for 3. And now Trammell. Trammell is 1 for 2. Whitaker on it first. He will stay where he is. Joe Beckwith pitching for the Dodgers as Fernando was chased. Beckwith will deal. And 51, possible strikeout. No, now it's a possible error. And that's a possible error on the 3rd baseman. The ball is hit to Guerrero. He made errors. His error rating is a 10. And he will make 1 error. That's going to be an error on Guerrero. And everybody's safe. That's an E5. It's a second error on the Dodgers. And maybe being down 5-0 in this game might have something to do with that. As Guerrero makes a big-time error. And now here's Herndon. Herndon is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Still nobody out, bottom of the 4th. Whitaker on at second, Trammell on at first. Beckwith trying to keep it where it is, but it's getting more difficult as the game goes on. Beckwith will pitch. It's a 26 against the lefty. It's a base hit. Well, Beckwith's a righty. That's going to be an out. And it will be a line out to left field. Runner on third scores. There is none. So it's going to be an L7, and that's out number 1. Well hit ball to Baker. He makes the catch. Next up is Parrish. Parrish 0 for 1 with a walk. Whitaker on at second, Trammell at first. Beckwith looking in on Parrish now. Beckwith will deal. And 43, and that's ball 4. Beckwith will walk Parrish, and once again, the bases are loaded. And here comes Cabell. Cabell is 2 for 2 tonight. Infield has to play in. They cannot assume a double play. Cabell will go ahead and get ready against Beckwith. Fans here at Tiger Stadium trying to keep it going here with a 5-0 lead. Beckwith sights up with Cabell. Marlon Price joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Beckwith will pitch. 53, possible strikeout, got him! Cold strike 3 on Cabell. What a strikeout by Beckwith. 2 down. Bases are still loaded, though. Here's Wilson. Wilson is 0 for 2, but he has a sacrifice fly. Fans at Tiger Stadium know Wilson can get a hold of one. He has 3 home runs in this postseason. Beckwith will go ahead and he will pitch. 35, single 1-6. That's a 12. It's going to be an out, and that's going to be popped up. Be a pop fly ball to third base. Calling for it is Guerrero. He will make the catch and retire the side. Wow. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and a walk. Stays 5-0 after 4. A chance for the Tigers to maybe really put the game away early goes by the board. Top of the 5th. Tigers holding on to a 5-0 lead. It will be Darryl Thomas leading off for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Abbott will set up against Thomas. And that's a 16, and that's going to be an out. It's going to be he is hitting the left side. That's going to be a ground out to second base. Whitaker will take care of it, toss it over, 1 down. Next up is Monday. Monday has got a single his first time up. JAA joins us here at Tiger Stadium. Abbott will go ahead and pitch to Monday. And 54, that's off the 54. Bases empty, Wild. Go to Wilder chart. So now bases empty, Wilder. Strike 3. Catcher drops ball, throws runner out at first unless batter's run rating is an F. Monday is a slow. So that is a slow runner, which means he's out. 2 down. Runner is a slow runner, and Monday is out at second. 2 down. That does go as a strikeout for Abbott. And that's his second strikeout of the game. And now here's Fimple. Fimple is 0 for 1. 2 outs, top of the 5th. Tigers in control. Abbott will pitch. 56, that's going to be an out. It's going to be a fly ball to center field. Easy play there for Gibson. And he makes the catch and retires the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Dodgers. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Wayne Krenchicki leads off for the Tigers. And that's going to be it for Joe Beckwith. Dodgers are going to go to the bullpen. And they're going to go with Alejandro Pena. Pena has a record of no wins, 1 loss, and a save. So they're going to bring in Pena. He's actually a better pitcher. And he is going to be, a B pitcher. So Pena comes in as a B. And Pena will deal with Krenchicki here to start the bottom of the 5th. 5-0 Tigers. Pena will deal. And 44, and of course it's a base hit for Krenchicki. Krenchicki goes ahead and leads off with a single. And again, the Tigers get the leadoff man on. Here's Gibson. Gibson is 0 for 2. Krenchicki on it first. Pena will deal to Gibson. And 56, swing and a miss. Struck him out. He gets Gibson. That's a big strikeout for Pena. And now the batter is Brookins. Brookins is 0 for 2. Krenchicki on it first. Pena will pitch. And 65. A 1-4 would be a home run. Brookins is a -1, which would make that a 1-3. That's a 5. That's not going to be a homer. Just misses one, though. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Landro will get to it and make the catch for out number 2. Wow. Just missed getting one for Brookins. He had 6 home runs in '83, and there are 2 down. Now the batter is Whitaker. Whitaker has been on fire. He is 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Krenchicki will deal at first base. Pena pitches. And 13, a walk, 1-2. You got to be kidding me. Wow. That is a base on balls. Whitaker, a 1-2. He walks. That is a 2, and it's ball 4. Pena cannot believe it. And now runners at first and second. It keeps the inning going for Trammell. Trammell is 1 for 3, single and an error. Krenchicki on second, Whitaker on first. Pena looking in on Trammell. Fans here at Tiger Stadium know Trammell's very capable of hitting one out. Pena will deal. 46, that's off the ballpark. That's a 1. And against the righty, well, what did I say? Trammell very capable of hitting a home run? Well, that's kind of what he just did. Kaboom! That ball is high! That ball is deep! That ball is gone! Home run, Alan Trammell! Stadium cheers! Yay! A 2-run bomb by Trammell. That's his second home run of the postseason. The Tigers have an 8-0 lead. A 46 is off the ballpark, and you go here, Trammell batting a righty, and a 1-3 is a home run, and you roll the 1. The dice are definitely favoring the Tigers tonight. And the fans here at Tiger Stadium are really getting into this now. And the batter is Herndon. Herndon is 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles. Pena looked up and saw that ball get out of here, and his face just dropped to the ground. Pena will pitch, and that's a 15. That's going to be an out. It's going to be a grounder to short, picked up there by Thomas. Throws to first, and the inning is over. 3 runs, 2 hits and a walk, a 2-run bomb by Alan Trammell. 8-0 after 5. This is going to be very difficult to this may be a very difficult MVP to choose from, because I got a good amount of very deserving individuals. We go to the top of the 6th. Glenn Abbott coming on to pitch. Steve Sachs leads off for the Dodgers. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. 8-0 Tigers. Top of the sixth. Tigers lead the World Series 3-2. Abbott will pitch. And 62, that's an out. And that's going to be a grounder to first base. Handled easily there by Cabell. He'll take it himself, 1 away. Next batter is Landro. Landro is 0 for 1 with a walk. Abbott, he'll go ahead and deal. And 12, that's an out. That's going to be a hard grounder to second. Easy play for Whitaker. Over to first, 2 down. And now Baker. Baker is 1 for 2. Abbott sets up, and he will pitch. Abbott, 62. That's an out. It's a fly ball to center field. Easy play there for Gibson. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go the Dodgers. And the Dodgers right now just look so deflated. We go to the bottom of the 8th, bottom of the 6th. Lance Parrish leads off. Whitaker is an MVP candidate, batting .350 with 2 bombs coming in today, but he's 3 for 3 tonight. Trammell, .330 MVP candidate, .344 now with 2 bombs tonight. Parrish was an MVP candidate. He's walked twice. He has 5 bombs. Wilson, an MVP candidate, .334 with 3 bombs. Well, we got a few here. Pena's going to stay on the mound. He's going to pitch to Parrish. It's 8-0 Tigers. Pena will deal. 45, that's an out. And it's going to be a fly ball to center field. Handled there by Landro, and that's out number 1. Next up is Cabell. Cabell is 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Pena, he will pitch. Pena, 46, that's off the ballpark. Righty, 12, that's a foul ball. Strike 1. Pena, 66, Cabell smacks a double right past the shortstop and into the gap. Cabell will hold on at second base, and right now the Tigers are just showing off. Cabell hits a double. He's now on at second. And here comes Wilson. Wilson is 0 for 3, though, but he does have a sacrifice fly. 8-0 Tigers. Pena looking in on Wilson. Cabell on at first. Pena will pitch. 44, it's a base hit for Wilson. And that's going to be a base hit to right field. Second to home, scores. Cabell coming around from third. He will score. It's 9-0 Tigers. Stadium cheers. Yay! That's it for Pena, as right now it really doesn't matter who the Dodgers put out there. And the next pitcher for the Dodgers is going to be Pat Zachary, as he's going to come on to pitch right now. And Zachary is going to be a B pitcher as well. So Pat Zachary will come on to pitch. He can pitch to 9. As Wilson is on at first. And the batter now is Krenchicki, as the Tigers have a 9-0 lead. Zachary, he'll go ahead and pitch. 16, swing and a miss, struck him out. He'll go ahead and get Krenchicki, and Krenchicki goes down, 2 down. And now Gibson. Gibson is 0 for 3. Wilson on it first, 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, 9-0 Tigers. Zachary right now pitching for the Dodgers. Zachary deals. 53, possible strikeout, 1-3. That's a 2. Called strike 3 on Gibson, and the inning is over. 1 run on 2 hits for the Tigers, and they now have a 9-0 lead after 6. We go for the top of the 7th. That wasn't a grand slam, Ben Witz. That was a 3-run bomb. That was a 3-run homer, but doesn't matter. They still won the game with it. That was a 3-run home run. That might have been the play. That might have been the play of the entire postseason. Who knows what happens if the White Sox hold on to win that game. Top of the 7th, Glenn Abbott still pitching. And Pedro Guerrero leads off. He's 0 for 2. Abbott right now in total command. And with a 9-0 lead, you might as well see if he can finish the game. Abbott, 66. Well, there goes the shutout. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. And that ball is gone. Home run, Pedro Guerrero. The shutout is gone. Pedro Guerrero hits his 5th home run of the playoffs. And it's now 9-1. So Guerrero gets a run back for the Dodgers, now a 9-1 game. And here comes Brock. Brock is 0 for 2. Guerrero would probably be my choice for MVP if the Dodgers come back and somehow pull a game 7. Abbott will deal. And 35, and that's going to be an out. It's a fly ball to left field. Herndon will go ahead and get to that. 1 out. Next up is Marshall. Marshall is 0 for 2. Abbott settles into Marshall. Abbott, 56, and that's going to be an out. It's going to be grounded to first base. Picked up by Cabell. Abbott will come on over and get to that as well, and that's out number 2. 2 down now for Thomas. Thomas is 0 for 3. Abbott, he'll go ahead and pitch. Abbott, 62, that's going to be an out, and it will be a ground ball right back to the pitcher. Abbott will go ahead and get that. He's going to throw to first to get the out, and that'll retire the side. 1 run, 1 hit, a solo bomb by Pedro Guerrero. The rally has begun, but the Tigers are still down 9-1. We are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. If the Dodgers somehow pull this game out and come back and win it, Game 7 of the 1983 World Series between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Detroit Tigers would be tomorrow night. It would be Game 7. It would be Bert Hooton going for the Dodgers, and Dan Petrie would be pitching for the Tigers. If this series ends tonight, we will have the season review and reveal show tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. Don't forget, that still means you still have a little bit more time to vote. 1934, 1945, 1999, 2021. Those are your seasons to choose from, and to see how many dice each season will roll to see what the next season will be on the network starting July 7th. You still have time to vote. That will be at 8 o'clock tomorrow night, the season review and reveal show here on the network if this series ends tonight. Bottom of the 7th, Tigers lead 9-1. Tigers lead the series 3-2. Pat Zachary staying on the mound. Tom Brookins, the batter for the Tigers, and he's 0 for 3. Fans here at Tigers Stadium, bite me, announcer boy. Zachary will pitch. And that's a 61, swing and a miss. Struck him out. Zachary has now struck out 3 batters in a row, 1 down. Next up is Whitaker. Whitaker is 3 for 3, 3 singles. Zachary will go ahead and pitch. And 31, that's a range play single, and that is hit to first. That ball is hit to Brock. Brock's range is an 11. And he's got it. Nice play by Brock. Zachary will come on over and receive the throw, and that's 2 outs. All 31s are range plays, I call. An idea by Tony Porter, which I do agree with. And now Trammell. Trammell is 2 for 4, a single, a 2-run bomb. That was Trammell's second home run of the postseason. And 2 outs. Zachary will deal with Trammell. Here it comes. And 32, that's going to be an out. It's going to be a fly ball to center field. An easy play for Landreau. And the inning is over. For the first time in the ball game, the Tigers are sent down in order, but they have a 9-1 lead after 7. We go to the top of the 8th. Abbott can pitch to 5 more batters before fatigue sets in. Rick Monday leads off for the Dodgers. He is 1 for 2. Abbott, he'll go ahead and deal. Abbott, 24. That's going to be an out. It's a ground ball to third. Easily played there by Brookins. And that's out number 1. Next batter is Fimple. Fimple is 0 for 2. Abbott, he'll go ahead and deal. And 54. That's off the 54 chart. Bases empty, wild, single to left field. Now roll for an error rating for an extra base. Left fielder is Herndon. His error rating is a 15. And he's not going to make an error. Fimple will hold it first. So Fimple holds at first base. He'll get his single as left fielder Herndon does not make an error. And Fimple is on. The next batter is Sachs. Sachs is 0 for 2 with a walk. Fimple on it first. 9-1 Tigers. Abbott will pitch. Abbott, 22, base hit for Sachs. And let's see, that's going to be a base hit to left field. First to third holds. Fimple will hold at second base. Now the Dodgers got something going on here. So runners at first and second. And now here's Landreau. Landreau is 0 for 2 with a walk. 1 out. Top of the 8th, 9-1 Tigers. Abbott looking in on Landreau. Abbott will pitch. 36, that's going to be an out. And it will be a ground out to the pitcher. Runners at first and second. Fielder's choice at third. But a stronger average arm on the pitcher starts a double play. Abbott has an average arm. That's going to be a 1-5-3 double play, inning over. Grounded to Abbott, throws to third, over to first. It gets him in time, and the inning is over. No runs, 2 hits for the Dodgers. The Tigers lead it 9-1 as we go to the bottom of the 8th. And the Los Angeles Dodgers, the National League champions for 1983, are running out of outs. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Dodgers are going to go to a new pitcher, and they're bringing out Tom Niedenfuer. The Dodgers say they want their best pitcher on the mound for the game to end. So Tom Niedenfuer will now pitch for the Dodgers. His job is to keep it where it is and hope for a 9th inning miracle. Yeah, Lemon is here for the celebration, pretty much. Doesn't matter. He would be part of it. He would get the ring. And now we need a batter for the Tigers. It will be Larry Herndon. Herndon 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Bottom of the 8th, 9-1 Tigers. Niedenfuer will pitch. Actually, I need to see what he's going to be first. He's going to be a B. So Niedenfuer is a B pitcher. Here it comes. 41, and of course he walks him. It's ball 4. Bring out a relief pitcher. The first thing he does is give up a walk, and Herndon will trot to first. That'll bring up Parrish. Parrish is 0 for 2, but he's walked twice. Herndon on it first. Niedenfuer will pitch. And 66, a 1-16 would be a home run, and that's an 11. And Parrish just hit his 6th bomb of the postseason. Kaboom! That ball was pretty high. That ball is pretty deep. That ball is pretty gone. Home run, Lance Parrish's 6th of the postseason. Stadium cheers. Yay! Lance Parrish hits one out of here. It's 11-1 Tigers. And the Dodgers are pretty much throwing in the towel as Parrish hits a 2-run bomb, his 6th of the playoffs. And I don't know. It's hard. It's hard. It is really hard to go against the guy that hits 6 bombs. It really is. Here's Cabell. Cabell is 3 for 4 tonight, 2 singles and a double. Tom Niedenfuer gives up the bomb. Unbelievable. And now Cabell will bat. Still nobody out in the bottom of the 8th. The Tigers are doing everything they could to try to go ahead and make sure the Dodgers don't have a comeback. Niedenfuer, 23, and that is going to be an out. And that will be a ground out to short, handled by Thomas. And that is the first out. That'll bring up Wilson. Wilson is 1 for 4. Wilson will go ahead and Niedenfuer will pitch. Niedenfuer, a 62, swing and a miss, struck him out. You'll get Wilson. 2 down. And now the batter is Krenchicki. Krenchicki 2 for 4 with 2 singles tonight. 11-1 Tigers. Niedenfuer will pitch. And that's a 21. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and the inning is over. But the Tigers add 2 more. 2 runs, 1 hit. A 2-run bomb by Lance Parrish, his 6th of the postseason. And the Tigers lead 11-1 after 8. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Can the Dodgers score 10 runs here in the top of the 9th? Glenn Abbott, do we let Abbott pitch or do we bring in Lopez and let him finish this off? What does Chuck Rawlings want to do? The leadoff batter for the Dodgers is Dusty Baker. So what does Chuck Rawlings want to do? What does he want to do? Said, let Abbott get her done. Abbott will pitch to Baker. 11-1 Tigers. 3-2 World Series. Abbott will pitch. 16. That's going to be an out. It's going to be a ground ball to short. Picked up there by Trammell. He's got it. Throws to first. One down. And now here's Guerrero. Guerrero hit a bomb his last time up. He's 1 for 3. Abbott sets up against Guerrero. Abbott is now tired, so if he allows a base runner, the B becomes a C. Abbott will pitch. 24, hit by pitch, 1-2. That's an 18. That's going to be an out. It's a fly ball to center field. Kirk Gibson will come in a little bit. Measures it. Puts out his glove. Blop. 2 down. And now the last chance for the Los Angeles Dodgers is Greg Brock. Brock is 0 for 3. And they may bring in a pinch hitter. And they are going to do just that. Brock is coming out of the game, and coming on to pinch hit for the Dodgers is Jose Morales. We'll need a new first baseman in case somehow this game gets into extras at the bottom of the ninth. So Jose Morales will come on to bat. 283 average. He's got 3 bombs. 2 outs. Fans here at Tiger Stadium are on their feet. They are loud. Everybody is standing up. Glenn Abbott trying to pitch his Tigers to a title. Morales gets set, ready to receive the pitch. Everybody is loud. Everybody is going crazy. Abbott sets it up, and here it comes. 52, possible strikeout. No, now it's a possible error. And it's a possible error on the second baseman. The ball is hit to Whitaker. Whitaker didn't hit into many errors. Whitaker's error rating is a 4. And he's got it! Whitaker takes it! Whitaker is jumping up and down! The Tigers in the dugout are jumping up and down! All the fans are jumping up and down! Whitaker pumps once, pumps twice, pumps 3 times, throws to first. That's your game. That's your series. That's your championship. That's your season. The Detroit Tigers are your 1983 World Series champions. Stadium goes bonkers. Yay, yay, yay. And the Tigers are all over the field. They are mobbing it. And they get it done. And they are your World Series champions for 1983. No runs and a hit for the Dodgers. And the 1983 season belongs to the Detroit Tigers. Chuck Rawlings finally gets his title. As they win this game 11-1. What an incredible World Series for the Detroit Tigers as they'll take this championship and win it 11-1 tonight and a 4-2 win on the World Series. Final line score coming up. For the Tigers, 11 runs, 14 hits, no errors. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 5 hits, 2 errors. The winning pitcher is Glenn Abbott. He goes to 4-0-1, and he gets the complete game in the clinching game. Fernando Valenzuela will take the loss. He drops to 0-2-3 in this postseason. So the Detroit Tigers win your World Series. Now I have to choose the MVP. I will need at least a couple of minutes, so give me a second. It's going to be a very tough call here. Or hold on a moment. Whitaker went 3 for 4, so he is 25 and 67. Trammell went 2 for 5, so he was 24 and 69. Parrish went 1 for 3, so he goes 17 and 62. No, I'm sorry, wrong. Parrish went 1 for 3. He has 18 for 60. And he hit a 6th bomb. And Wilson was 1 for 5. So Wilson was 20 for 62. He had 3 bombs. So let's see who we're going to choose. Pitchers. 4-1 pitching. Trying to hit a second. Usually, I usually will choose a pitch. I always state with this, I'll usually choose a pitcher if there's no outstanding batter. But there were 4 outstanding batters for the Detroit Tigers. Very, very tough choice. Very, very tough choice. So let's see who we're gonna get here. Let's see who we're gonna get. All right. Glenn Wilson batted .323 with 3 home runs. Definitely worthy of the candidate. Lou Whitaker batted .374. He actually batted better than Trammell, and he had 2 home runs. Trammell batted .348 with 2 home runs. But I've got no choice here. If you belt 6 home runs in the postseason and you batted .300, which he just did, I just can't go against 6 bombs. That's amazing. My choice for MVP for the Detroit Tigers is Lance Parrish. Does anybody really have a problem with that? He batted 306 bombs. Does anyone have an issue with that? I have no problem with Wilson, Whitaker, or Trammell, but 6 home runs is just, outstanding. So my choice for MVP of the 1983 World Series is Lance Parrish, as he gets it done with a final average of 306 bombs. And he wasn't going to play Game 7 because of a possible injury in the next game. And there you have it, guys. The 1983 season is over. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. And tomorrow night, it will be the 1983 season review and reveal show. We'll find out which season will be next, starting July 7th, and we'll also choose our game of the year. So as we go through all the games played inside Pitch and Fall Classic to decide the game of the year as well for tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, the season review and reveal show. Be there or be square. The Detroit Tigers have done it. They have won it all. They win tonight 11-1. They win the 1983 World Series 4-2. Your Detroit Tigers are your 1983 World Series champions.